Hu Mulan, a legendary warrior from ancient China. Before Disney, before the animated hero leapt across rooftops or led armies to war, there was a name whispered in the pages of ancient Chinese poetry, a name wrapped in mystery, courage, and legend. Her name was Hua Mulan. It was called the Ballad of Mulan. It was first transcribed during the Northern Wei dynasty around the 6th century. In it, we meet a girl, young, dutiful, and brave, who disguises herself as a man to take her elderly father's place in war. She rides with the army for 12 years, fights countless battles, and earns great honor, honoring her father. She challenges the idea that history is only made by men. She stands beside warriors and emperors, not as a wife or concubine, but as an equal. Her voice, spoken through the lines of an ancient poem, still echoes across the centuries. We traveled 10,000 miles on war campaigns through the passes and mountains as if flying. In every girl who dares to lead, in every soldier who fights for what is right, in every voice that refuses to be silenced, Hua Mulan lives on. More than legend, more than myth, a warrior for all time. In the Ming and Qing eras, plays and operas romanticized her story, adding lovers and tragic endings. And in modern times, she became a national symbol of female empowerment and patriotic sacrifice. Yet the heart of her story never changed. She is a woman who steps beyond the boundaries of gender, duty, and fear to fight for her family and her country. Yet when the war ends, she asks for no reward, only a horse to take her home. And there, her comrades learn the truth. Mulan was a woman, but was this simply a fable, a piece of patriotic folklore? Historians debate whether Mulan truly existed, or if she was a symbol, a composite of many unnamed female warriors lost to time. A woman, a warrior, and perhaps one of the oldest feminist icons in world history. But was she real, or merely a myth crafted in the shadow of empires? This is the story of the real Mulan, or as close as history allows us to see her. Her story begins not in the history books, but in a poem written over 1,000 years ago. What we do know is this: the Northern Wei dynasty, when the ballad first appeared, was a time of chaos and war. China was fractured, invaded by nomadic tribes, ruled by a dynasty of Xianbai origin, and in desperate need of unity and heroes. Women of the time, especially in the north, had more freedom than later Confucian society allowed. They could ride horses, practice archery, and in some cases fight. So a woman like Mulan is not only possible, but perhaps plausible. Imagine her tying her hair, wrapping her chest, forging herself into a soldier under the moonlight. For 12 long years, she hides in plain sight, earning the respect of generals and comrades, all while carrying a secret that could mean death. The ballad offers no romance, no villainous warlord, only honor, duty, and sacrifice. It's not a love story. It's a story of identity and rebellion. Over centuries, Mulan's tale was reshaped by dynasties and dynastic needs. In the Tang dynasty, she became a Confucian ideal. Whether she was real or not, Hua Mulan's legacy is real.